Explain that.
Jay mentioned that the New York Revolution Group is in total non-compliance mode. We are all about total non-compliance. We're also not about hiding. We're telling everybody, do not comply.
Right.
Do not modify. The only reason why there is modification is because of the New York Unsafe Act. That's the only reason. It's certainly not the type of modification I would want for my firearm. Let me read something to you from Jefferson. I'm sorry, not Jefferson, JFK. Those who made peaceful revolution impossible, make violent revolution inevitable. We are not advocating violence. There is a step in between those two forms of revolution, and that step is non-compliance. Non-compliance. Do not comply with this law. New York State needs a zero registration. Zero registration. Make sure to spread that word. With the voting and zero registration. Now, when you look at everything else that's happened, when you look at NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act,
Boom.
that deems any one of you out there a terrorist, whether you're an American citizen or not. You can be held indefinitely without due process. You look at the ATT bill from the UN, one world, gun control.
Yep.
One world, gun control. You look at the Department of Homeland Security, our friends at Homeland Security. Sorry. I was being sarcastic. FEMA. Obama's executive orders. That's about right. Not loud enough, but that's about right.
King Obama.
I refuse to call him that.
House of office.
He's so low, I can't go any lower.
When you look at Andy, and you put all of that together, we're getting a little closer to something. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have sent emails to your representatives? Raise your hands. Everybody, please look. Look at everybody that's raising their hands. How many of you have called representatives to speak to them? Make sure you're paying attention. Look at all the hands that are going up. How many of you have been to rallies and forums like this before? Okay, you ready? Pay attention. Watch all the hands. How many of you feel like the politicians are listening?
Oh, wait, mine is.
Some of them are.
Some of them are.
Mine is.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, these guys are on our side. They are our friends. They're abiding by their own. Let's have all of these representatives stand up. Let's give them a really awesome round of applause. So when we take the fact that the majority of our representatives, and I'll say the majority of them are not listening to us, and you put all of these other things into the mix, what do we wind up? What do we wind up with? We are looking at no less, and I'm going to say it, no less than the face of war against the American people.
That's right.
No less than the face of war against the Constitution.
Dictatorship.
We are looking at dictatorship. It has one purpose. One purpose only.
World power.
The enslavement of the American people. One purpose. The progressive agenda is a socialist agenda that controls the population. I can say that. Our local officials have trouble saying that because of their position. I'm a free man.